sit at the feet of two revolutionary queen mothers of Chicago as they share their life and legacy as cultural keepers. Now more than ever, it is so important to understand the greatness from which we come, to truly move forward and solidify our place in the future. To do this, we must sit at the feet of our elders to learn and pass on our true stories before it is too late. If we do not know who we are and where we have been, we will never get to where we are meant to be.
Our past is inextricably linked to our present. If you understood what the elders built already, what they sacrificed and what they were able to accomplish, then it's very clear that we can't feel defeated or we can't feel confused, that we are a part of a continuum that exists for us.
I was involved with having the first Black Expo in Chicago, and for the second one, I helped organize. I was with Ufomi. We did things like met the ships from Liberia, from the Black Star Line. We actually published a magazine called Africa Must Unite.
Started a group called the Black Women's Committee. Betty Randall, Diane Nash, myself. Number one, we wouldn't take any monies from the white community. And our motto was, if Black people can't support us, we don't deserve to exist.
And there's a lot of joy and pride in their stories. And if we don't know the stories, we can't fully be in our own power. If we don't know their power, we don't know their accomplishments, we can't fully, I think, feel our own capacity to create change in these moments.
I always say that we don't go around in a circle in life. We go around more of a spiral, because each time we go around, it seems like we're doing something similar, but it's always a step higher. And I always expect the next group to make more inroads into solving our problems than the previous ones did.
If there was a way to speak to women about whose we are and pass that along to our children.
And it's so important that so many of us go through life without knowing who we are and what we come from. But it gives you the motivation to move forward in whatever it is that you do, knowing that you come from that good stock, knowing that you come from people who were great.
We don't tell our own stories, it won't be told, the truth will not be told. So one of the things I have done, because I insisted people who were involved in these activities, like I was involved in the National Black Political Convention and other things, that they write their own history. So I wrote a book.
You are who they are. They are you. And so in learning more about them, you learn more about yourself.
Growing up with the elders, I hope that now that I'm an elder, that I am treating young people as well, if not better, than those that I was around.
I'm the ancestors and trying to inspire the youth. It's not about us as an individual, it's about us as a collective people. And we have to always keep that in mind and guide us in everything we do.
It's just so important to sit at their feet and pay homage to them. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for the work that they did. They committed decades and decades and decades of their life to the struggle, and for us to be able to experience certain levels of freedom. We're not completely free, but we have a lot more access, privilege, and just so much at our feet and our hands because of the work that they did. And so I almost feel teared up too for the moments that I just didn't realize, and I've lost some elders in my life that I didn't get to ask them the deeper questions. I didn't get to ask them some really integral histories that they had to share and they had knowledge about. And I won't do that anymore.
And if we don't learn the stories of the past, then we'll continue to repeat the mistakes of the past. And so I think that's the most important reason for learning stories of our elders and sharing them.
It's important for us to tell our stories so our children and their children know who we are and know where we've come from.
In America, in America. Yeah. I'm dipped in melanin, I'm dipped in melanin.